For bugs that I cannot explain, Paula Hopkins is running a very interesting livery to say the least. But here at Nazareth Speedway is where we are for the next race of the NASCAR International Cup Series. Hopkins in first, Martin in second, Guy in third, O'Sherwood in fourth, and we are underway. If Pocono was the tricky triangle, then Nazareth is the terrorizing triangle to say the least. Very hard to control your speed in this very bumpy track. There will be a lot of times where you think you're going to be out of control, and then you're not. And then because of that, you end up going out of control anyway, just because you don't know what you're doing in these corners. But so far, so good coming into lap 1. Your current points leader, Steve Rada, is riding with Luis Fontaine in the 9th position. Hopkins is looking to get a pass on Martin here. Is he going to be able to do so? Not quite. Martin is into the grass, and that's going to let Guy and Hopkins try to get a look for the lead here. Guy into the inside. The outside and inside are pretty viable on this track. It's all about slow in and fast out. You will see some drivers on the outside like O'Sherwood almost did, getting some really fast runs going on straightaway. Martin and Hopkins are side by side coming into turn 3. Martin has let Hopkins get room. Is Paulie going to be cleared? It looks like they will. No, it's Martin to the inside this time. We have some very good racing here early in lap 4. Between the 70 and the 34. Neither of these drivers seem to want to clear each other. Are one of these drivers going to clear each other? Not quite. Martin and Hopkins are side by side still. Martin has the lead, but Hopkins and Guy are coming in, but Martin goes faster than turn 1 and it lets him clear, but now he's not clear. Martin is clear as of now, but again, very good racing here in the beginning. Is Hopkins going to dive into the inside here? Not quite. Martin is faster coming into 3, but we'll see how much of an effect that has on the tires. Meanwhile, very interesting here, one of the drivers that have yet to get a top 10 this season, Elliot Yankovic, is currently in the 10th position. It would be one good of a performance from him when he's joining a team that honestly should be better for his team standards. Race with Pride is one of the best teams so far this season, and Yankovic has definitely been the weak link. Martin comfortably has the lead now. And O'Sherwood has taken the 3rd position from Guy. Lap 10 here at Nazareth. Martin is very clear of Hopkins now and comfortably has the lead. Pretty single file action going on now, but we have a very good battle for the 10th position. Morrison Jr., Fontaine, Yankovic, Brown, and Rada, and Pasquale are all in it. For that final spot in the top 10 to get some points, very intense at the moment. It's currently the 16 who holds that 10 spot, but now it's going to be Yankovic who has that 10 spot, and Brown is looking to get a run to the outside. Could we have all 3 of the Cadillac drivers finish in the top 10 once again, and Brown and Rada keep it up? They might be able to. Dematale is already in the 5th position. Martin still has the lead, and there could be an overtake opportunity here for Dematale. Her and Zach Johnson are both going really at it. 10th place is still occupied by Yankovic. He's clear of Brown now. But we will see how long that lasts for the next following laps. Meanwhile, we do have some drivers that, like LGD, Huckleberry, and Palau Kronberg, which thanks to poor qualifying runs, they are basically non-factors in the race today. Hopkins has gotten closer to Martin, it looks like. Oh, Martin was very slow coming into turn 3. That's going to let Hopkins catch up a bit. You can see that Martin is definitely using up those front tires. Pit stops are going to come in at around 4 laps here. Zach Johnson has worked his way to the top 5. Nobody, now it's going to be Pasquale who tries to challenge Jankovic for that 10th spot. Martin has worked his way around Hopkins a bit, but he is a little bit slow coming into turn 3, probably just conserving those tires until the pit stop. Meanwhile, Guy is taking 3rd place back from Mo Sherwood. Very great racing we have here on Nazareth. Lap 18. We are going to expect most of the drivers coming to the pits, yet Martin is doing so right now. Hopkins is coming in, Guy and Johnson are staying out. It actually looks like the majority of drivers are staying out. Martin and Hopkins are coming in. Who's going to be the next car that comes in? And now it's just a race to the pit stall. Lamarty is also in. You will see Martin and Demitali approaching their pit stall. It could be the first to get into their stall is going to be the first to come out. Here comes Martin coming into his. Hopkins coming into her stall. Oh, Martin overshot just a little bit. He's got to back up. Let's see what strategy they both take here. You might, I don't know if you're going to take 2 tires to save time or 4 tires to save grip. And it looks like both Hopkins and Martin are taking 4 tires. So by the looks of it, Hopkins is going to be the first one to come out. Martin will be second. Lamarty will be third. And now it's time for the second round of pit stops to commence. Guy and Johnson are in at the same time. And Demitali and Johnson actually make contact. They're all making contact coming into the pit stall. We do have some accidents going on into the pits, and Edgewater's completely out of his stall. That's going to ruin his day. Looks like Guy is out of there. Fontaine and Morrison Jr. are out next. Jankovic is out there now, and here comes the race to the stall. Hopkins is in the lead. Jankovic could pass Martin here, not quite. The cars that pitted out earlier definitely have the advantage. And now there's going to be some round of drivers who still haven't pitted yet, like Morrison Jr. Your current leader is Moon, but him and Noonan have just got done pitting. Noonan is a lap car, I believe. The 20 and the 16, they're working their way around to get around the mid-pack. Or they could actually be the leaders thanks to how fast their pitting were. We will see coming here into lap 22. Fontaine looks to go inside Guy here. Side by side, who is it going to be? Guy is in the lead. And it is Guy that actually has the lead. It is confirmed. Very good pit strategies from both Guy and Fontaine. But here comes Hopkins with those fresh tires. Those two took 2 tires, Hopkins took 4, and you can tell Hopkins is clearly the fastest car on the track. The fastest lap currently goes to Steve Rada, but look at this. Hopkins was 2 seconds behind just a lap ago, and look at him work his way around Guy and Fontaine. Those 4 tires seems to be the right call. Is Fontaine going to be able to hold Hopkins on for this long? Hopkins to the inside, not quite. Fontaine still has the lead at the moment. Here's a few from Guy's group, and this is going to be the opportunity right here. Hopkins into the inside, and she's got it. Luis Gustavo Namarza's teammate, Paulia Hopkins, is in the lead, and by a considerable amount as well. I don't know, Hopkins is definitely the fastest car on the track thanks to that 4-tire strategy. And she is gone. For the rest, we got a good battle for the rest of the top 5 here. Remember, Noonan is lapped. He is a non-factor for the final positions. Martin into the inside of the grass. Almost comes in contact with Lamarty. The last car in the top 10 is the 88 of Brown. Yankovic is in 7th. He is on the verge of getting his first top 10. It looks like Pasquale also took the 4-tire strategy. Look at how fast he's going. He's working his way around Crowley. The fastest lap was still held by Steve Rada earlier. And look at how far Hopkins is. The gap is now 1 second after coming out of the pit stall in 5th. Battle for the rest of the top 10. Brown is still in 10th, but here comes Leo. I think Leo was clearly faster than Brown here. Let's see how much speed he gets coming down the back straightaway. He is faster down the straightaway. And coming into turn 3, look at how slow Brown is coming into 3. I think Pasquale's going to pass him. Nothing really to see up front except Hopkins increased her lead by 1.5 seconds. Goodness me, she is gone. The guy in 2nd, and then we have the Vidfest teammates running in 3rd and 4th between Fontaine and Martin. And yeah, Pasquale has already caught up to Brown. He's going to make the move onto the inside. We have a new spot for points. Leonardo Pasquale completely gets rid of Brown. It is 3 laps to go. The gap has increased by another 0.7 seconds. Goodness me, those 4 tires worked out well for Hopkins. And ironically, the last car on the lead lap looks to be the 14 of Debatale. Actually, no, Debatale's 3 laps down. 2 laps to go. Are we going to see a good battle for second here? That seems to be really common in this series. Is Fontaine going to look to make a move on Guy? Or is he going to be content with the 3rd place finish? Well, we know Martin is never content with a position that isn't first. Yankovic on the verge of getting his first top 10, comfortably in 8th. It's going to be 1 lap to go this time around. The gap is now 4.23 seconds. Hopkins is 1 second faster than the rest of the pack. Coming down the back straightaway. Got 1 win last season, is going to get her first win this season. Talia Hopkins is going to win at Nazareth. But we have a good battle here for second. Is Martin going to beat his teammate to the line? They touch going to the line. But it looks like Fontaine's got it. Noonan is last. Yankovic gets his first top 10. And Pasquale will make up the rest of the top 5. I mean top 10. That 4-tire strategy from Hopkins was something else. Came off the pits 5th. And took just 10 laps to win the race by 5. So that's the proper livery. Well, that's what Hopkins was supposed to be driving. Maybe she had to win the race to unlock the proper design. But either way, Hopkins gets her first win of the season. 2 wins in her career now for the Brazilian. A very dominating race thanks to that 4-tire strategy.